Alrighty, so here we are. No white source. We got a 2-drop, which is kind of bad on his own. But a Temblor could even the odds, so we'll try it out. He elected to draw. So an aggro hand would be good for us, but we'll see what happens. Yes, that Temblor could be good. And there's our planes. So do we run up the captain? Yeah, I think we do. If he doesn't have a drop, it's worth it. And then our posturing for rolling Temblor will be decent, I suppose. So he's just gonna flip. Oh, we're getting our lands. I think I'll just sit back and I'll trade if he wants to. Or I could... Maybe I should have attacked. Would he have traded? Because Temblor answers this. I think I'll just wait on it. Probably should have swung in. But oh well. Well, he's thinking. That's pretty big. But I got the smite. And now I have a burning oil. So if I pass the turn, he'll flip and I can smite it. And then I'll trade this turn. Hope I don't get Ranger Guiled out. So we'll stop there just to make sure. So let's smite it up. And I'll trade. So as long as this isn't a 4 toughness guy, or a morbid boar, which is an issue. But we got an angry mob. So we'll take 5, player flare. He still has a lot of cards in his hand. If he's got some wild hunger, I'm gonna be hurting. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I think he's pretty much out of goodies. Well, just one more mana would have been nice. Sorcery instant. Well, we can Temblor. And then go down to 7. And hope for a land. To either double Burning Oil or play one of these. So, yeah, I think we just get in there for that 1 damage if we can. Alright, I thought I pretty much telegraphed this rolling Temblor, but he did not care. So we're going to take a big hit here, and if we don't get land, we're pretty much hosed. reinforced. I suppose I'll take it. We are about to enter a fateful hour. Alright, still not gonna die, but the flashback is gonna kill us. So we gotta broil this and find a way to kill the fester-eyed boar. Which I don't think we have without our smite. He is bringing the beats. A buttload of creatures and a nightbird's clutches. And now a giant boar. Well, that does not do it. Well, maybe it does. 2. Well, that's gonna get over me. I can double block, give myself a turn. If he doesn't do his nightbird clutches. Which I see no reason he won't. So yeah, whole bunch of creatures. We gotta deal with that. Yeah, not a whole lot of removal. Not a whole lot of flyers. I think Gnaw of the Bone and Scavenger could be good. I think we'll take out some of our aggressive stuff. Rally could be good. Same in the way Break and Day could be good. I think Break might be a little better than Rally. Torch, Pitforge, still like them. And Gnaw could give us some nice breathing room in this matchup. I could drop Tembler, but he did have a lot of low-cost guys. Captain's a little weak here. Mob. Maybe I get rid of Cathar. Or keep Cathar and get rid of Break a Day. Torch is still decent. But I think I'd rather the Break a Day over the Torch. I want to keep my creature count pretty high. Maybe this guy's still terrible. But he had a lot of big stuff. Maybe. I've had bad. I rarely get the morbid. Yeah, I think Gnaw of the Bone will be good enough. Break or Rally. Scorch. Yeah, I didn't see any enchants from him either. Maybe I need less 1-drops. Doom Traveler's not going to be doing too much. They get better with Rally. What are we doing here? Taking out a Break a Day and keeping the Rally. Yes. Well, do I keep a 1-land hand? If I get a green source, that'd be sweet. Or any land's gonna be decent. I do have a 1-drop. If I don't get a land, I'm pretty much gone. I've always told myself never to keep a 1-land hand. This guy can kind of get me back to speed. I'm gonna try it. This might just take us out of the tournament. Oh, so risky. I hate the shuffler. Green man will. I'll be shitting rainbows. I'll be so happy. But I'll take anything really. Especially him on the slow play. Come on, land! I'm not gonna get there. So if we don't get a land this turn, we're boned. We'll be really behind. At least he's slow. Come on. Why do I ever keep a one land hand? We're not totally out of it, but pretty safe to say we're gonna be. Oh yeah, that guy is not gonna be fun. Land. All right, that's the best one we could have drawn. So if he flips, we get to flip too, which means we can play our Recluse or our Smite. So yeah, I'm okay with him flipping. Still okay. Land? The bell ringer's D's. Or do I just play an unruly mob? Because our stuff is going to be dying. Or I could play the Iron Right. That just kills his Reckless Wave. Yeah, I think I go that route. So we got ourselves a game. I have an okay feeling. Always gonna have to be mindful of Nightbird's clutches. And I just assume volley whenever I see red. So he has no good attacks here unless he wants to waste a trick to kill something. If he flips, I think we can manage. The Recluse. Yeah, he's gonna flip. Alright, so we got some decisions. So 5 mana, what to do with it? So we can tap, bring in the bell ringer, double block to kill the predator, and then with the mana, smite the Bane. I like that playline. And even if he brings in Nightbird's clutches, we can still flash in bell ringer to block and smite. So I think we just pass it. What's he doing? He's gonna fling? Do I have a way to prevent 3? Well, we're gonna need this mana. So I'll bring in the bell ringer and then smite his dude. Yeah. Oh, I can't do that. Oh well. 2 spells were played at least. So that'll flip his dude back. Or no. I remember when a player must. Alrighty, so we're probably going to take 5 here. Because of silliness. One day I'll be a good player. Torch Fiend is okay. Mountain, can't do anything with it. So we'll just hit him for 1. Eat it. And this turn we'll smite something. Bye, Cracky. He must have a trick, I assume. I don't know why he just throw away both his guys. He's got to have something to finish off the bell ringer. Or not. Morbid Festrad Boar. I've seen this play line before. But I got a Recluse now. So, sitting behind our walls. He still has a mitt. Probably Festrad Boar into Uvenwald Bear. Or we could just take 5. Not give a Morbid creature. And then we could kill it with our Flare. Yeah, I think I'll just take 5. It is a big hit. And now if he has Nightbirds, we're going to be in the hole. So maybe it was worth trading the Recluse there, but this kind of F's with his tempo a bit if he wanted to play a 4/4 bear. Or a big damn tree. Alright. We have a captive. And I'll play a mob. Why not? And then what are our blocks going to be? We could block, and block with the captive. So he's going to trade with our captive. Or we could just kill with the Recluse. Make our mob a little bigger. Yeah, I think I'll keep captive around. I kind of want to keep the Death Touch around, but that becomes a 6/6 when you pump mana into it. Or I could just trade the captive away and keep my spider. I think the spider is a little more important to me with the reach. So I'm going to get up in his grill. And if he orders it the way I'm looking at it, he's not even going to kill my... He wants to kill my Ironwright? I suppose that's a okay move on his part. My turn, I can just flip my captive and have a 6/6 lying around. A mana sink 6/6. But all the while, my mob will be eating things, getting bigger. It's so unruly. Got it. Bear. Burn oil is not the greatest here. So yeah, we'll wait around. Does he have a spell? Nope. We have practically no way. What's he doing? Trick? Alright. If he wanted to get that 1 point of damage through, he did it. So we'll run our dude out. And actually get in for a little bit. Kablamo. In for a nice 4. We'll be chipping away at the essentially 30 life points we have to get through. So we got some pretty much useless cards. I suppose Rolling Temblers is alright. We can sack our Cathar and maybe swipe his board. Oh, he's got a Wolf Run. How about that? Outcasts.
Hey, this is Marcy Joy. You're listening to DJ Eddie in the mix.
So if he... I can swing him with the flare, but he just blocks with his tree. If I do nothing and he flips, and then I block and burn oil it. Yeah, the 4/4 is just too mighty. So we are forced to sit. And he gets a big ol' 7/7 that he can trample at us. So he can pump for 2. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, what's this? That's 5 and 3 is 8. Is it time to ditch a recluse? Yeah, I think I'll pop the Cathar. Kills our Bellringer and our Spider. I'm going to kill the Flare. See if he uses Wolf Run. That'd be still enough to kill both these guys. But Flare will live. We'll have two sizable dudes. No pumps. So that means I'll make him pump and waste his turn. Otherwise, he just kills my Bell Ringer. And Recluse will survive. So this will essentially time walk him if he has to commit all his mana to killing both my guys. Otherwise, he just takes down a Bell Ringer, which is pretty good for us. If I'm reading the thingy right. Alright, so we'll get in for some hefty damage. Or maybe not. 10. Alright. That's even better. He could have done the same effect with just his Wolf Run. And he doesn't get any damage through. I'm glad he's down a card. And we get a pretty good crackback next turn. For 4. Or we could double Burn Oil to kill his tree. Or we could rally. Let's see what's our best options here. So we could hit him down to 10. 4 and 6 is not enough to kill the tree. So, yeah, it looks like we'll just hit him for 6. And he'll probably use the tree ability. Not a flyer. Anything but a flyer. Alright, thankfully we got the answer for that. Or we could go... I feel like he's got a lot of tricks, so I don't want to go too low. And if he blocks here again, yeah, I'll double Burn Oil him. Because if he makes an incorrect block, well, I suppose we can. He's at 13. But I don't want to take any damage. This is expelling all our tricks, but so be it. We're going to kill this tree this turn. Or you could make it a 13 again on the defense, but then he dies. I could do 1 pump and Tembler after combat. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I want to kill my flare so I can have a blocker just in case. Oh, I kill him now. I forgot how sweet Flare was. Now he just... Oh, I suppose it does 5 to him. Was it? I feel pretty good about it. Hooray, got there. In a rather slow game, but we worked through his entire deck, basically. So, we're going to be defensive. Gallows Warren actually seems okay, just as a way to routinely get after him. He's got a lot of big dudes. Cobbled Wings might be pretty good as well. Could be better than Pitchfork, but I think First Strike with our burns is too good to pass up. Rally was okay. I think I might be able to live without a Blazing Torch. I think with all our humans, First Strike is too good. Young Wolf, still like it. Question of Cobble Wings and Blazing Torch. Do we want to continue to be defensive or get offensive? He's got so many tricks with haste and Nightbirds. No, that's pretty good. I think we can live without the Blazing Torch. Wings might be better. Give us a little more ways to get in. And another one land hand. How about it? It worked out alright last time. We have 2 turns to draw a land. It's the same Scorn Villager plan. Oh, I hate... Why is it always game 3 you gotta make these decisions? Red's gonna be shy. We do have a Doom Traveler. Ah, screw it. I'll try it again. One land hands all day. Oh, thank you. I like when things work out. Could get hosed on white. But we have an Ironwright, Scorn Villager. We have a 1, 2, and 3 play. Assuming he doesn't kill our Villager. How about it? You want some of this? He declines. Mana's kind of working out for us. I don't think I'm going to be using this Fiend Hunter until I see some removal out of his hand and he throws down a fatty. Decides not to hit me for one. Interesting. Ooh. Play a Young Wolf and an Ironwright. The Hound is kind of getting in our way. Alright, so he's got a Wild Hunger. Well, do we want to lose our Scorn Villager to wipe his board and practically retain ours? We lose... I think it's worth it. We lose 2 cards. He loses 3. We still have value and a flyer. Block with the Hound, dude. Nope, he just takes some damage. I didn't want any part of the shenanigans he was up to. And now we have 4 life on tap, ready to go. Alright, Lumber Nut. Not too offensive right now. I would like to Tembler it away before it gets out of hand. Intimidate. What is it? Oh, are you gonna block with it? I'll run out of dude. His Lumber Nut could get big if he so desires. He does not. So a white mana would make me pretty happy. Especially after he plays whatever this is. Yeah, I think that's worthy of a Fiend Hunter. Right on cue. So we'll get that out of here and try to get in. His hand is diminishing pretty well. This 2 will add up, man. So 1 more mana, and we'll have Flare, which will probably end the game. Oh, that's interesting. There's our mana. So I think we get after it with pretty much everything, and Cathar if need be. And then we can just bank on our Flare, finishing the job. Should have blocked something with your Lumber Nut, duder. So if he doesn't have a creature drop, we can just swing in for it. He must be pissed after his game 1 win. What's he got? A Unmorbid Spider. Yeah, here's my Flare. So I'll just sit and let him ponder it. Oh, is he gonna type us some negative language? I was getting worried. That game 1, I felt like didn't have a shot in hell. Game 2, risky keep. Game 3, much of the same. I guess don't hate the shuffler. Embrace it. Love it. It'll be good to you. I'll see you for round 2.